Hello my besties, how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. Did you miss me? I missed you so much. I had such a tough week or two. I'm gonna catch up with you later on in the video. But first, I wanna tell you what we're gonna be making today. Something red, white, and blue using Dollar Tree items and create something beautiful, patriotic, and as usual, on the budget. If you like this type of ideas, please make sure you hit like. Also, subscribe to my channel. That way, we're gonna be in touch. You become my bestie, and you never miss any of my videos, okay? All right, let's get started. First, we are going to make a wreath, and we're gonna use couple signs from the Dollar Tree, a 14-inch wire wreath form, a 10-inch wide deco mesh. You're gonna need one full roll, and I have also some leftovers of 2 other rolls. If you have any leftovers, this is a good project to use them. And we're gonna need some pipe cleaners and ribbons. Red, white, and blue, but not necessarily patriotic. You can look for the red ribbon in your Christmas stash or Valentine's. White ribbon I found at a Dollar Tree over there where they sell the wedding supplies. So just think outside the box so you don't spend a fortune on any specialty ribbons, okay? Same with the sprays. If you don't find anything that's patriotic, you might have something in your Christmas stash. So just check what you have, okay? First, we are going to add the pipe cleaners to the wreath form, and we are going to tie together 2 inner rails and 1 in each section. As you know, the wreath has 6 sections. We are going to tie 1 to each, just like so. And now we are going to tie 2 outer rails, and we're going to add 2 pipe cleaners to each sections. Total of 12 on the outside. Total of 18 pipe cleaners. Feel free to do a screenshot of this. And here's my little helper, my Tweety bird. You don't know how happy I am to have her back. And my puppy Coco is also right there on the bench helping me. I'm just the happiest woman today. I don't know if you know what happened. First, Coco got really sick. And nothing seemed to help for weeks. You know, I took her to the vet. She got her fluids shot and antibiotics, but still, she would be just sleeping in my lap like this, no energy. And when she got up, she would have diarrhea and vomiting. So that's what happened. I was out with her. She was vomiting. I don't know what I was thinking. I left the door in my kitchen wide open like this. Next thing you know, the bird just flies out in the sky. And at that point, everything in my life collapsed. You know, the sick dog and the bird gone just like that in a matter of seconds. We were devastated. How do you look for a lost bird? We just walked around neighborhood calling Tweety's name for hours until it got dark, and then we got up in the morning and we kept looking again. We left her cage open by the door, hoping she would come back. Every day we checked, but she wasn't there. So helpless, but I did a post on Facebook in my community page, hoping somebody might see a bird, you know, flying low. Just let me know of any sightings. It was so hard at night, you know, to hear my kids cry. So you turn to God at times like this. And I feel like this miracle prayer really helped. Plus, all the besties, you know, so many wonderful people joined the prayers. I was just so moved by all the love and support. You brought me so much comfort during this tough time. You don't even know. It meant a world to me. Days were passing by and I just couldn't lose hope. I couldn't find happiness in my life with that bird missing. So we just kept walking around looking, and sometimes Coco wouldn't even have strength to walk around so much. So I had to carry the sick dog and call the bird, and I probably look like a crazy person around my neighborhood. Somebody might say, you know, it's just a dog, just a bird, but for me, they're part of the family. They just like my children, you know? You can't just move on. You keep thinking, where's my little Tweety bird? She must be so hungry by now. And then it's so cold at night, and another day is just so windy all day long. Day 4, I get a reply from a lady named Christina. She saw my post, and then somebody posted a picture of a bird in another town's group, and she's asking if this is the same bird. I'm looking at the picture and I cannot believe it. Of course this is her. I show her to my kids and we 100% sure this is Tweety. But wait a minute, what is she doing at an outdoor restaurant 25 miles away from home? All this time we were looking for her in our neighborhood. Meanwhile, she decided to fly for the weekend to the Jersey Shore. Can you believe that naughty bird? And then she was hungry after 4 days of flying, so she was looking for food at an outdoor restaurant. Smart bird, right? Well, the restaurant owner took her to the shelter, and since it was Sunday, by the time we found out, it was already closed. So the next day, Monday, we drove there with my son. 40-minute drive, we get there, and we told that we can't go in because of COVID. They don't let anybody in. But we were begging, and the nice lady let us in for just 1 minute to see her. We were so overjoyed to see her, and I think she recognized us too. We were sure it's her, but the lady told us by the time she came to work, she already had 5 voicemails, everyone claiming that this is their bird. So we couldn't get her that day. We had to wait a full week for everyone's reports to come in, and then they would make a decision. So we came home a little bit disappointed, but then happy that the bird is alive and well and in good hands. And again, we turn to the prayer. And so many besties join in again. And yes, God listens. You know, never underestimate the power of prayer. So a week later, we get a phone call. Come get your Tweety bird. She's coming home. We couldn't believe it. Oh my gosh, what a joy and happiness that was. I mean, truly a miracle. 11 days later, 25 miles away from home, and the bird is coming home. Can you believe that? Tweety, where were you? Where did you go, you naughty birdie? Love you. We couldn't wait. We had to let her out in the car, and right away she came and sat on my head as usual. My son cried. He said, Mom, I didn't think I would ever see her again. We are so grateful to the restaurant staff for doing the right thing and bringing Tweety to a shelter, to all the SPCA staff for doing a great job and taking care of Tweety, as well as everyone on social media, because without their help and the prayers, we would never have her back. Tweety, you got a key to my heart? So I got my crafting buddy back, and Coco has fully recovered. She's all well and full of energy again. And now we just have to do all these DIYs. We're so backed up, it's not even funny. What I'm doing right now is just using my 10 by 10 cardboard. That helps me to cut up the deco mesh in easy 10 by 10 pieces. Cut it all up at once. And then you just separate it and you got these perfect little curls, 10 by 10, you know? I love this deco mesh. I wish I had more. Turns out I just got a little bit. So I'm just gonna leave that for a top layer, you know, at least a little bit of color. So you're gonna cut a total of 54 curls, okay? And as you can see, I have more of the red and blue, so I'm gonna do that for the outer rim. And I'm gonna do bundles of 3 curls. So first you curl up your mesh, make sure it's like a loose curl, and you crisscross them, okay? Like I have more of the blue, so I'm gonna do 2 blue, 1 red, and I'm gonna tie it to one of the outer pipe cleaners. Just twist tie it 2 times, just like that. And then you do another one. And here you can tell that the blue mesh is cheaper. It doesn't curl up that well, but it's okay, you know, mixing it up, different types, it works. It fills in well. And you just keep attaching your bundles all around, okay? And depending on your colors, you want to alternate, you know, make sure you use some red on top and then some more blue on top and so on, you know. You figure it out depending on what you're working with. Okay, so we got the outer circle done. You see, it fills in pretty nice, right? You like the curls? I think it's good because it hides the fraying. And now we're gonna do the inner circle. And here we can use 3 colors, right? Because we have a little bit of that red and white. So we're just gonna crisscross 3 colors, just like so. We pinch them and we tie them to the inner tie. Let's see. Here it is. Just twist tie it a couple times. And we're gonna do that all around. Okay, let's alternate the colors. All right, look at that full, beautiful wreath. I love it. I love it. I just wish I had a little bit more of that red and white deco mesh on the outer part of the circle. But we're going to disguise that with the ribbons, you know. That's another good trick. So you cut 18 pieces of ribbon, 12 inches long, and you're going to fold each ribbon in half to find a midpoint. Make a V shape just like that, and you're going to tie it to the outer circle, just like that. And then I'm taking the other 2 ribbons. I'm going to layer one on top of the other, fold it in half, find a midpoint, pinch it, make a V shape, and attach that to the next pipe cleaner. And I'm going to alternate these ribbons all around the outer part of the wreath. Okay, and take a look at this. This is how we bring some more color to the outer part of the wreath. Especially white, because that was missing, that white deco mesh. Once you are done adding your ribbons, you can pull these pipe cleaners through the back of the wreath. You can tie it some more if you like, and just pull it through the back and tie it in the back there. Or if you like, you can also cut them off. It's up to you. Next, you can add your sign in the center, like I got the USA. I'm just cutting off the hanger, and I'm going to attach it across, top to bottom, just like that. I'm going to use some floral wire and thread it through the burlap that the letters are attached to, and then feed it through the deco mesh all the way down to the wire form. And I'm going to do the same in a few more places. Make sure it's nice and secure. You can also reinforce it with hot glue, of course. I also have the 3 stars, so I'm just cutting them off the burlap strip and just playing around with the placement. See how I like it. And I think this is just so cute, so Americana. I'm just going to add a lot of hot glue in the back of each and attach them to my wreath. Next, I cut apart some sprays and I add them throughout the wreath. And this is an optional step, but I think they add a little bit extra to your wreath. And for a little cherry on the top, I'm just going to add a beautiful patriotic butterfly. Right about here. And here's one more optional step. You might want to use a placemat from a Dollar Tree and attach it with some floral wire to the back of your wreath for a nice finished look. First, you attach a hanger to the back made out of a pipe cleaner, and then cover all the mechanics with a placemat. You just attach a floral wire in a few places around the wreath, down to the wreath form, and you have a beautiful finished look, especially if you want to hang your wreath on a glass door, or if you want to give it to somebody as a gift. You want it to look beautiful all around, right? How do you like that? I really like it. And here's the look at the finished result. I hope you like it. If you do, please give me American flag emojis. Just fill up my comment section with red, white, and blue. You can get that cute little hat at a Dollar Tree, actually 5 for $1. What a great deal. Not only you can dress up your pets, but also stuffed animals and transform them into a patriotic decor, just like that, for such a small price. I also got something for myself, a patriotic face mask, adjustable straps, and 3 filters. Can you believe that? What a deal. So you can just replace filters like that and reuse your mask. Here's the code if you like to look it up online. Another great find I thought I'll share with you are these pinwheels. Look how big they are, and they spin beautifully. Definitely worth my dollar. You know I love birds. I found the last one at the Dollar General. It was just $1. I think they had more. It was just an empty box left. Let me know if you found other colors. And here is my favorite piece out of the garden decor that I found. An angel holding a dog. Isn't that precious? It was only $3 and it's nice and heavy. It's not plastic, it's cement. I think it's so worth the price. All right, let's get going because I have 4 more DIYs for you. So the next one is made out of the shopping bag. I got this one at a Christmas tree shop, but you can find a very similar bag at a Dollar Tree, right there by the cash registers. In addition, you are going to need 2 pool noodles. These are from Christmas tree shop, but just $1. You find them at a Dollar Tree as well. And you're gonna need a piece of cardboard. I'm actually gonna repurpose an old sign. This is better than cardboard because it's actually gonna withhold the weather conditions outside. And lastly, we're gonna need some nautical rope. First, we are going to rip apart the bag. We're just gonna use 1/2. Cut off the handles and glue the bag on top of the cardboard. And then cut off the excess cardboard. Look at the size of this pool noodle, by the way. It's visibly longer than the Dollar Tree pool noodle, which is nice to see. Still was $1. And what I'm doing here is just cutting the pool noodles to size and framing my picture, just like so. Measure twice, cut once. I screwed up a little bit, so I have to patch it up over here, but I use my hot glue to attach everything and it's barely visible. So as you can see, I'm making an outdoor sign for the backyard. It's gonna be weather resistant and splash resistant, and it's just gonna be great for the outdoors for the summer. I hope you like this idea. The only thing is that I have to cover the corners here, so I'm gonna use the nautical rope. And to make it work, make the most of it, first I'm cutting my rope into 4 equal pieces. And let's see how we can cover the corners. Something like this. So I'm just gonna glue my rope here on the side, glue it in half, and then in half one more time, and create like a nice little patch for the corner. And you're gonna hot glue it here on top and hide those raggedy ends underneath. Just use a lot of hot glue there. Hold it for a moment until it all sticks. Make sure you cover as much as you can. And repeat the same thing in all 4 corners. You can use one of the back handles and attach it in the back and create a handle for your picture. A hanger, not a handle. And look at the size of this thing. Nice big picture for under $4. Isn't that great? And we can add something else. I got this adorable dog toy at a Dollar Tree. I think it goes perfectly with this. What I'm gonna do is actually let's see, attach it here, make a little hole in my pool noodle, just burn it out with your glue gun, add some glue in there, insert your cone, reinforce it in the back, and ta-da! How cute is that, guys? For the next DIY, we are going to use my favorite garden stake, the little red track. I know the little red track lovers will be so happy to see this. We're going to add some patriotic berries. These were actually on clearance, 50 cents at Walmart, end of last season. So make sure you check the seasonal flowers at Walmart. You can always find some good deals there. A little piece of scrap wood. If you don't have it, you can get it at a Dollar Tree for just $1. And those little buckets, 3 for $1. First, we are going to remove the stake from the back. We are going to use the little tabs from the back and attach the track to the piece of the wood. We're gonna just use the hot glue, and my hot glue is Gorilla Glue Sticks, and it's very good. I recommend it. It bonds metal and all other materials that you wouldn't even think that hot glue could bond. Next, we're going to attach the little buckets in the back, just like so. I'm just gonna squeeze it in there. Next, I add a small piece of floral foam in each little bucket and insert my berries. Red, white, and blue. Cute or what? Easy as that. And it even looks adorable from the back. Cute little patriotic centerpiece. And to fill it in just a little bit more, I'm going to make a couple loops of ribbon and add it there as well. Very simple. Just fold your 12 inches of ribbon, measure a small loop about 3 inches and tie it just like that. And you're going to add a couple of these here and there. Tie it with the floral wire. Attach it to a piece of a floral stem. So you're going to make just like a little ribbon pick. Just add one in each bucket, just like that. You see how much more interest and color that brings in, also makes the arrangement fuller. If you cannot find the garden stakes at a Dollar Tree, go to Family Dollar. Look at these beautiful little tracks I found for just $1 there. And this is really nice, heavy wood quality. It looks like something that would come from Home Goods, not for $1, you know? And I love all the different colors. You can use them just like that, or you can transform them into centerpieces, wreaths. You know, possibilities are endless with these colors. I wonder if there's even more colors. These are the 3 that I found. My next DIY comes inspired by the Icees that I found at a Dollar Tree. 4 for $1. Can't go wrong, right? And they just remind me of the 4th of July and hot summer day, right? So we're going to be using paper cups, foam balls, and just some paint. And of course, we're going to paint them red, white, and blue. Actually, we don't even have to paint white. We're just going to leave an empty space in between. Look at that. Does it remind you a little bit of the snow cone? I think so. All we have to do is just add that ball to the paper cap, add a little bit of hot glue. To make it even more realistic, we're gonna frost it a little bit. First, add some Mod Podge And then sprinkle it with the Epsom salt. You can find Epsom salt at a Dollar Tree. And look at that. Nothing like an ice cold snow cone on a hot summer day, right? And you can even sprinkle a little bit with some glitter. I have glitter spray here. And to add a cherry on the top, actually we're not going to put a cherry on the snow cone, it's not a sundae, but we're going to top it off with a little Icee label and make it look real. Let's see who's going to get fooled by these. And the last quick DIY, we are just going to upgrade this small tray from a Dollar Tree. Here is a barcode if you like to look it up. We're gonna line it with the wrapping paper from the Target dollar spot. First, I'm going to paint the tray white. I like to use the apple barrel paint from Walmart because it's only 50 cents a bottle, and I think it's a better quality than the Dollar Tree paint. Next, I'm cutting the paper to size, and I'm going to Mod Podge it inside the tray. Smooth it out and paint with one more layer on top. It's such a quick, easy transformation, and look at the result. It's just the cutest thing ever, isn't it? I absolutely love it, and I'm going to use it to serve my fall snow cones. Another idea would be to use the little tray for the new condiments bottles that the Dollar Tree sells now. I think they're just the cutest ever. And I love the new chillin' and grilling towel. You can put it all together and create a nice piece for your summer barbecues, don't you think? I love it. Alright, my besties, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. And see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Go. Say bye-bye. Pause up. Take care. Bye-bye. And I like to finish this video with a prayer for all the pets of my besties, because some of you confided in me that your pets are also suffering. So I ask Lord for the healing hand for your pets as well.